Greetings, bazalwane. Ngisacela bandla, please just take note that this interview was held after cross night. Kumama umpostoli Nongogo lona. She was also ministering kuleyo cross night leyo eyayise Temple of Faith in Mpumalanga. It's the same day with Ubabutwala interviews up. They were so exhausted, Batandegai. You know, I was even fearing the fact that bazocela se reschedule because I could see what they're exhausted. Plus, Mama was a minister, so if you're feeling that your voice is a little bit soft, please do understand. Thank you.
Hi family, welcome back to channel yam. Igama lami uZikhona. Namhlanje I have umama Nongogo, Apostle Nongogo. And whatever umama Nongogo azoyikhuluma la, guys, it will be definitely new to me as well. One of the things Mama Eli decided was that I am not going to go around ngikhangela profiles abantu, because this already is very heavy on me. So I felt doing that is going to cost me. So whatever that uzoyikhuluma la, it will be definitely new to me and to the people abazobelandela. But welcome.
Amen.
For your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
please
having
kindly
me.
introduce yourself.
Oh wow. Khulumayo umpostoli Nongogo, uVS Nongogo. Igama lokuzalwa uSindiswa. Was born and bred in the Eastern Cape endaweni yaseStecksprings, Shele. I'm the 9th child katata uMordecai noMatilda Nongogo abangasekho. I'm the only one who is called in the family. And yeah, thank you for having me today.
Mama, when you said you're from the Eastern Cape, but but you are speaking more like Zulu. Like it's as a result, in my mind I thought maybe you are from around the Gauteng, like around the Mpumalanga area, because even though it is Xhosa, but I saw Xhosa.
All right. Okay. All right. It's the area kind of area in Zanelo. Okay. Stecksprings. Okay. The area Yamashu. And then we are next to the suit. Yeah.
It tells.
Orange River. So that's number one. But number two, and I was leading a church in Baptist, and a leader. 90% of Amanda was strong. Then the other ethnic groups with 10%. So the only language is funding learning Bible is benayo. Wow. Ifunda scriptures ndiyeke isiXhosa ndiyeke ukuthi ubani wayesenhlamba wayesenhlanya. Because it's
a different story.
Yeah.
I used to be, before I can come into the calling part, when before I was a teen, this will be my 10th year in Devon. I used to get irritated in abantu abasuke eThekwini besiya emakhaya bekhuluma. Yeah. But mara why abantu bephaka? Yeah. Why uzofika eThekwini and then usofika sekhaya phela? Yeah. And then I started working in prisons, in high schools, and I realized if I need to be heard, I need to speak isiZulu. If ngiyafuna laba bantu ngempela bangizwe ukuthi ngithini, I need to speak isiZulu. So when I go home, I program my mind. So when I'm talking to people, I'm like, "Sir," they'll be like, "Okay, because I do not want." But almost like about 30 minutes. This is Zulu. Because
Amen.
But Mama, before you are, I know you are an apostle. And I was telling my sister when we were coming here, one of the things that humbled me, you called me last year, the message that you wanted to give me. And because I didn't have your number, so I'm like, hello, I'm running a deadline, I'm stressed, I'm 17. God is talking about me resigning. I'm very frustrated. The last thing I need is a call. And when you called and I'm like, hello, and after the call, I was shocked by the fact that you didn't say I'm an apostle. You regarded yourself as Mama Nongogo. Why is that? Why was that? Because I think if it was us in our generation, girl, you should know what I'm an apostle. So I was going to say so that you feel it. But you're like, no, Mama Nongogo.
Amen. No, I think i-conversation yethu uma iqala laphayana kwi-inbox.
Yes.
Yeah, inbox okusemva kolashwa kwenxebeni phela ngaphakathi.
Yes.
So I got your inbox lapha uzikhona. I look at your profile. Abona ukuthi
You remember.
Yeah, umntwana. And ufanele ndizazise kuye. Number one, it's in me into yobana mama. I-titles zilandela emva komama. I'm a mother, so into yokuqala nje ndivuka ndinokusenxa ndivuka ndingumama. Abanye abantu ke abangaphandle kwendlu yam bayazi i-titles, but umuntu ozazi kangcono ndingumama. So it's in me. Awuyifuniseli into yoba ngubani xa ungumama. So that's why ngithi umama uNongogo.
Yes.
Yeah. Enye nenye abanye abantu abayaziyo yabo, but mina mama.
Where do you come from? Growing up, do you come from a Christian family?
Yes, abazali bami abasewisile.
Okay.
Yeah, though bahamba emhlabeni bengingayiboni uba ndiyakwazi ukukholwa kwalapho ewisile, because yeah, it was a journey. I was born very late. I was born out of a mother who was menopause already. So kwaba a miracle umsana wami. So in the journey yokukhula batho ukuthi bakudala kakhulu bashiya igap between me and them. So noba bebendiqhubela ecaweni besebenawo nawanamandla okufosta ngekhaya. So they go to be with the Lord ingekaqini. So i-Christianity ishapeke mina sendiyishape ngokwami. Yeah, bona bengasekho emhlabeni, because i-Christianity eyona part kakhulu yashape into yobana ndithathe i-decision yokukholwa mna xa sokukholwa mna. Bona le part abayidlalile bayenze kancane babe sebehamba emhlabeni.
Alright. Did you have abazalwane abasindisiwe within the area, or it was just Usindle, Izayoni never salad, Izayoni is only features in the area? Good way, Gabiko. But did you have the born again?
No, in my area, I did not even know to call Dr. Sindis for the longest time. For a longest time. Even when I got to know about it, it was a joke. It was a joke. I never knew about them. Ngizobabona sengise high school nakhona abantu SCN, and then we were laughing at them. Then one turned in Esbelin woman, and then from the Khupsana early 80s metric yam in the Khupsana, and then kwaba khona turned lamakhala ukuziginqina.
It's not interesting.
It's not interesting. So abanye abantu bethi sithanda umculo wabo. I did not even like that kind of music. Kulele usile impambano lebenza. So ayizange bekhona nje kwilanguage yami le-area yami.
How does God introduce you? Not even you getting saved, knowing what there's Christ and there's Pentecostal.
I think if I remember well, the first time I heard about your grace to Sindiswa, Jesus was on the but personally, I was in a holiday. My sister, the first one, was at body house at PPE. It's the family originated. So, I was a teacher by then. I bought a house.
You said you were a teacher by then.
Yes. So, this man, how? Since we in my okay. Then I went back home. We hold the man late to get under. Okay, it's fine. Under was, but it was very strange. I can say this is in the soul.
You assist your sisters now. Okay.
I'm like, I want it. Okay. After the prayer, your mother came to me. Magas, as when you tell me, yes, we are singing so I've read some scriptures. I can't even remember what for that. I'll say serious. Actually, if I die in serious, okay. when the first day went by, but the second day, third day, and fourth day, Gatandas and he would step because I was drinking a lot.
So baphambanisa i-lifestyle.
And abazi ukuthi ndingaseli. No, they did not.
But you don't feel comfortable.
I'm not comfortable. I'm not free now. They was 10. This was fucking free. I'm like, you think this thing, this camera? What is happening? I commanding man the whole day. Then she said, "Ilunas, beluma mpendi njani? Yabo, ngavuma ushoke ngondistep afuni yaphasi." Hlela phula. Thina ngosivasa kade. Then okay ke ndiyavuma. Okay valamela. Athandaza. Hayibo. Toto. Uright athi mina right. Sensiwe ngumsini. And then after that, there was something being used of oven because the other person chicken what tomorrow the man will himself happened and teacher connection. And then man simply what my staff was on seller on field. Kulelo vehicle kuvulwa kwesikolo. Kuma school isaphatha ama briefcase. Kuma school siyahayi. Bekweni imoto ijiji yaka government imisha lifted this guy imthatha athi mshilo uthisha apha na okay ndle lapha is almost every day andiyithandi kule indawo andibone kuyifani nayo yazi into yakwazi uba nguthisha
ubungibonaphi
hayi athi andiyithandi awundropa somewhere phosa ndropa ayitsho le ndawo ithaveni yensethaveni it descended having a but for
a professional teacher
you can't. And they say I want to come is on my cry. But now I hated you. Then the next day one invite. And we went for a fellowship. Fellowship lab. Shuyelo. Tola makani, utisha ba makani. Okay. Shuyelo kutwa. Ofunu Christmas yaza ngaphambi. I stand at the door and knock. Anyone knocks that revelations. Man phaka magoba ngathi lo muntu akayeke ukubiza uthi akho man phaka ngokwesibindi ubeni bamkele bathroom.
Okay.
Ngokwesibindi.
Is there any conviction in you?
It's like ngenzela uthi bandiyeke.
Oh wow.
Akho ngibali. Okay. Then after that esikoleni mandibona ke lo ufumana ilift angizini. Isaba demand phuma esikoleni ufumane ilift kanti sehlabeni khona kuyigqitha uhamba ngeveni ufaka impahla I'm relocating to Mthatha umsebenzi wasekhaya I was like hayibo like so ezibakwana la mithandazo ingathi mnandana ake nondilise abantu
bazoqhubeka
ngizome bakhulu imani ngathi lo muntu bendisa kahle kulento ufuna ukuyiva kakhe. Then I think yaqala conviction. Oh man, ingathi mnandi le.
But mommy, when you are still going there, are you still drinking? Like
kahle nje akho nto etheni yabo akho nto akho sazela futhi esiteni zambela bashumayela wenza ntweni zambela nje. Then I continued ngavala isikolo kwakhona ngihamba ngibheke ebhayibheli ngifika kune-fellowship yenziwa
basebenziswa serious ebhayibheli.
Abasizwa nasebhayibheli. Nekuye esentinari after service ngapho ukwenza khona i-youth yokuhlangana nesentinari esentinari i-youth abantu abalingana hey man. Then I started seeing another life.
Okay.
Yeah. Ngathi ngibuye ekhaya ku-testify nami sendiyakwazi ukuphendula ukuthi that was love is basic one. I'm an equal.
You can engage in the conversation.
No, ndiyayiva ndikhona nento eziyapha. Mandiyeke into endiyenzayo kusho mandiyeke ukusela. Mandiyeke phambi kwabo. Then xa ndinabo ndingayibamba xa ndindoda uphinde but ayisandiphiphula. Then I started going back to school emsebenzini. I started talking about the stuff wahleka kuthiwa hayi man ungekava lithaveni kaloku wena unokwazi ukuyeka unethaveni ezifana not wena
Wow.
Ngakhona ngasingabanyanisile ukuthi hayi umuntu uyeka kanjani because I was addicted. Hey, but mana sometimes ushiyelwe kakhulu kwindawo ebendiyo mhlawumbe phansi bafika i-friends with bottles and stuff bevale igate umnyango igate bangazungena kwasegeyitini but mabegqiba uhamba ndiphume ndiyozithengela ndifuna bona
bengezi in my space
andisafuni kancane kanti ndiyarivesa kule nto ngapha kubhildeka yeKrestu ngapha ndiyadivosa kancinci apha ndiyabhilda apha and I started a compassion to talk about it to other people gain isibindi manje ngibona umuntu manje uthe ubesithi uhlangene nobani ubhekile wathi nami ngitshe xa ndibana nabo build confidence bazokuhleka abantu xa bekuhleka uzabe soyichila into kathi izawubasha nami hayi let me go and do that hayi mani iyabhideka le nto then ijike apho kule nto because by the time ndifuna uku-upgrade ngifuna ukubuyela esikolweni ukubuyela esikolweni ndenza njani ndifuna ufunda mani andonelanga ile nto endiyenzayo but ndiyayithanda i-teaching kakhulu must go back to school xa ndiyo-upgrade esikolweni lapho I went to inside the second staff xa ndi-upgrade ndadibana nabantu abaninzi abayiphilayo baya beyifaka ngamandla and bendithemba andithi ndisuka kwenye area
they don't know your background and what
so bazavele bathi and then kanjalo they talk about me nakwabanye kusisindi kusisindi I started picking up this. Njengoba ndiyenza le nto ndifuna ukuyenza everyday.
Wow.
And kunabantu abathi kodwa wena umfundisi
andingumfundisi ndi-right ngikundiyishera ngale ndlela
yaya isiyele nabantu beyithetha yaya indisebenza and mna indisebenza ngenye indlela ethi ungagqithi uzikhoya mbona please mhlawumbe ngoKrestu so ndizawujikejeka hayi ude ndifuna ukusindiswa ndihleke hayi mani nami ndandingafuni and sibe engaged kuloo conversation and then ndingalali kwenye assignment ethi tomorrow ku-SN please testify about usefungane. Little did I know at that stage ukuthi God was introducing himself be a calling. That's how I saw the calling creeping in. Hayi amana andizokwazi kaloku ufunda qedile imali uzoba umfundisi unejaba ezifutshane imali ebantwini
andizofika God bless you.
So in that season and iyangena I completed upon schooling, going back to work. I never get back because everywhere I apply, I go up and happen. Then God put inside of me I did not call it a calling by then. I call it umthwa. I had heavens and response to do this.
Mama, your life was not an instant transformation.
No, it wasn't.
So if you would have been around abazalwane abayabaye feeling that if you are not, if I was sindiswa and uyeke zonke izinto same time uthi uyadlala, you would have been discouraged.
Yeah.
Because bakhona abazalwane bangakwazi ukumbekezelela umuntu as they grow. Until you know what? There's izinto ziyisalela zona.
I said something yesterday that uba ufuna uyifumana inhlanzi seyiklini forget funeka uyilobe uyidoba uyisusa masinya before uyifry but i-salvation yanamhlanje ifuna u-install esele lo muntu unini simbekezelele unini wasindiswa yeah, we're tired of you. Also, I traveled the longest journey. Ukuthi ngifike ekuthini now sendiziyekile zonke buye kuKristu. It was not an easy journey. Not at all. One moment amandla wakho uyawavula uqhubeka. One moment you are down again, you are back to. After 3 months, 3 to 4 months, testifying umntwana cousin wam, a friend of mine, well, testify. A friend of mine came. Magafika, if you didn't something, you process in 3 months. I took it. Then I went back to Mfana being testified that we saw one and talking to Kubeg into Yam. That day, I was a long Amanyamala. After 3 months.
How do you deal with the guilt at the time? It's that guilty ukuthi phela uzophuza isakho but usazoba sober and then now the thought comes back. How do you deal with the guilt?
You want to end your story, you want to end your life. You don't want to see people yet abantu abakwazi noba ukufela uzazi. You want to end your life. It's like this is man end it here because it's going to later. But kuzovela umuntu usukasebenzisa somebody just velele testify about his strength, testify about something positive. Ephinde equip ukuthi no ukhona luxolo lizona ukhona yena uhlala exoleni. Continue believing in him. Open the kuta man. I can pick up the pieces again and continue to any dimension until you know you must work out your own salvation. Yeah. And then it's a journey.
Did you have mentors, Mama, at that time? Like
Yes.
you couldn't do all hey. Last week.
I did not have personal encounters or personal people. Yes, not at all. When Mamela abafundisa at a distance, beshumela wangifundiswa or whoever or shumela at a distance. But those days bekuba nzima because ubuxalela ube one it is crashing the counseling food don't do one lena sisona awuyeke so ubuthi ngawenzile ungazibuzwa ukuxalela bani ubone ngizisona nobody's going to understand.
Yes. And I think there was also that fakazi sakhula thina ukhona ukuthi umntwana kaNkulunkulu akakwazi ukuphinda into uNkulunkulu bese awukwazi ufike wona namhlanje akuxole uNkulunkulu uphindisana uthi uthi awuzisindiswa ngendlela eyiyo
so unganikezwa into ethi look kwezi zinto ozenzayo because ezinye azibonakali ne ukona ezozicabangayo yabona uNkulunkulu ubethi lo ubulalayo makabulawa konke into ufuna uTestament. Yes. uKristu wafika wathi ngiyabaxolele isono awusizokwazi ukubabulala because so abesibabulela they paraphrase abesibabulalayo ngaba ababulele nabathena aba bacingene ukubulala thina sibabona ababonwa ngabantu bathi so what I do, I forgive the sins. I came to forgive the sins, the sin of the world, but I continue to forgive their sins because they are condemning themselves organically. They are sinning almost every day. They are so landula isho ukuthi awukwazi ngokuba uthi maqhubeke babula uthi kufa wonke abantu bona
Mama, how did how did iJeni salvation yakho help you ubusulida ukusebenza inkosi usunabantu manje abazozalwa ngowenkosini ukusize kanjani ukuthi ungabe ngo-instant transformation ungabe ngalabo abantu abathi bona bamamkela uNkulunkulu babhaphathizwa same time ngamandla kaMoya Oyingcwele yonke into uNkulunkulu wayenza same day and to you it was a process. How did it help you when usuzala abantwana enkosini?
No, it does. It's still doing the great job in yokubekeza one thing that I have learned in growing with salvation, the process of being led to consider patience. I'm very patient, and consistent in doing it. I never started a church with crusades, sang they attend. We started a church in my kitchen, and then I declared the vision each, and then uzawuza abantu one by one. I will build a language team. I started like that, every day. Moving to different places. I'm in Tembisa. Moving different places. So Konzela, I think such is about 6 places. Then there was Manchester 6 or 7 place. Mani logo nifumana lezo experience abanye mani gqothola abantu bashiyeka
basamela, yes.
And then nihambe nabafiwe uphinde kubhede. Then God revealed to me that wherever you lay your foot on, you process the land. So as the ugqothwa kuzo ufike sowuqedile ukusebenza kulo area ufuna unyathela kwenye indawo, connecting all these pieces, because indlu I built, your home was not built in one day. So God wangincede kakhulu persistent and patient.
Mommy, when does God come to you? After now you have traveled the journey of salvation with its ups and downs. When does God be like,
yeah, I can't even into evela when I say it was a break after break. We started a compassion of the weight and then from there I wanted to study. Went to Bible school. I go once the Bible school I man. This is not about God is saying something else. If I'm given a chance to minister, the response is amazing, and testify about healing rape to somebody. Mangifumana lo chance ngisho lo muntu akusiseke to an extent that akipheza izinto. And then God said, we are waiting, millions of people are waiting to hear about this.
It's not just one people.
I'm giving you the platform. The platform is all over. I want you to rise and make sure my sing was my shabalala. So it started building up and to receive it with now I am taking the calling. Nakhona kuzange into eqediswa namhlanje bese hayi sendeyithatha yazakha to an extent that Lord ngifika lapho ngingasaka-understand ngiyawufuna mina ukusebenza angifuni into ongasebenzi, but uNkulunkulu there was a stage apho into yami yayininzi imfundo yami avele one time ndagula into endingayazi igama layo, ndalokhu umqolo nentambo nomuntu oyifanisa kwadoktor uyafika nemoto engakwazi ukungena emotweni because uma ungena emotweni uyakhola angakwazi athi ngilele ematrasini uvuma ukuthi uvuma njengomuntu njengawovuma baba ndiyafuna ukwenza into yakho oyithandayo. Nathi xa ndinyakaza sithi yakhululeka hayi nakhona ndizokwazi ukwenza. This is too serious. But as from that day,
you didn't take them into consideration.
Yeah. But when upgrade, and I started to know what to do. I became from submitted under my pastor for the longest time. when he released me, when people busy, I because I don't want to be alone. If you back on don't guide that, but offices not go out and do what I've told you to do. It was not easy because I was with the Baptist. I've become a senior pastor. But in the constitution, Baptist I ordained about okay. But kwenzeka nga-ordainwa amendwa nga-ordainwa. After that I was given a local church. Uthanda umuntu wesifazana akalead okay. I led that local church lapho uNkulunkulu season is over. Now I want you to go out nabantu abakulindile ngaphandle. Then I started the ministry. So it was family church. That's the ministry I started. We are now 12 years. Yeah, we're now 12 years old. That change, it was a change. Who went on. But by the grace of God, every step believing in Him, who sends us every step. When I again, when I was again, when I was again, abantu bamkholelwa uNkulunkulu. Yesterday, if one person ehlala phambi kwakho ageze afake iperfume adrive ahlale phambi na next week abuye usho ukuthi khona.
How long did it take you for you to get out and start?
It took me the longest time because man ucabanga ukuthi bazothi sidabena bona but if abanye bayawa bangaphinde bakhona abanye ba-attached kakhulu ukuthi sawenza it ungalali sleepless nights zenza kanjani. I learned ukuphela awukwazi ukuyidivorce ukuthi ubana kuthiwa Thixo uthi mphumule.
Are you sure is it God? There's a wrestle.
It took me a longest time, but the day I decided to go after Easter, it was on Easter Monday. But guys could have sit here telling me now God has spoken clearly to it was not, but I don't want to lie with you. I spoke with the leadership national because I was the vice president of the church national Baptist. Then we district, and then local church and local church. So committees okay, declared then to them. Then I was released. It was a change. I stopped up, and then ngahlala ngathi baba ngicela ukuthandaza ngiphinde ngimuse. After saying stupid, I did not start. Yes, ngoba lesikhathi sokuthandaza lesokucheka abanye abantu. Hey man, I'm going through this. Cela advice. Kwenzakalani omunye abuze zakhe because as we are doing uyabuze lena uyabuze lena. Are you sure omunye uqalile ukuyibona all those things? So up until I let me take a decision. I didn't make phakathi kwami.
One of the challenges I normally notice is finance. No one wants to go hungry. You know, I always say that I love God, I love everything that has to do with God. But I'm busy. If we are inside, I'm good in one-on-one training, I'm talking, but I'm busy because so one of the things that about delay to God's people is like, hey, and full people God bless you, and full roll on, and the full of how did God provide?
By that time, Mangala, I was not working, of course. I believed what he was a one, but I don't want to lie with you. It was easy. It was just faith. It was not easy. It's not easy to do. It's not an easy. I told you the other day, please make sure make sure. When we born, because of the calling for because calling in the dimensions. kunabantu babisiwe uNkulunkulu ukuthi mabayeke umsebenzi, bayeke umsebenzi. Bathi uma sebebuyela emsebenzini bashintshe isitori, bathi bengashoka kahle kahlale emvana because i-reality langaphandle yi-reality okanye kufuneka imali, kufuneka imali, and you cannot change the people's pockets kwi-pocket lakho. No, kufuneka bona bakwazi ukuyizwa into kaNkulunkulu esithi iy'nceku zawo uyawudla lokho ey'bizele. So uma bengatsho, especially in the days that we are in, South Africa, the world today has changed. Abantu, they are against the church. Yeah. They are against the will of God. Abafuna ukuliva izwi. So uphila kanjani? Because thina uma sibizwa azange sivezele ukuthi uma ubiziwe kufuneka ungaba nayo ibhizinisi, ungaba nezinto zakho zonke usebenzayo, ungaba namafama, ungaba nani akusho ukuthi izinto kufanele uba uyazenza ungazenzi ngokubisi. Yeah. So these days ngiyayi-encourage abantu ukuthi when we started kungekho enye teaching, kungekho empowerment esifuneka, and ubizo sangena sayeka yonke sangena saqhubeka. So it is really ukuthi akukho lula, it's not easy at all, but when you build as we are building, this is the work of the ministry. So we are working here. That is why every day something is caused us feeling what is it tomorrow? Because in what you are working, it must give you a plate on the table. You work out, you work every day. The program and reality, because not me, not my clerks, not what kutus and not team, but God must work in them and through them so that when you get what you're supposed to get, but accent.
Mommy, how did you run away from the temptations? When people obviously say uNkulunkulu esadecide ungabaproviding, but decide to ukusebenzisa abazalwane ne-great yonke laa nto ngathi ngumlabalaba so that people can come and give. How did you make sure that you don't fall into the trap? Andifuna ukuthi ubuser, sort of manipulate the fact that we trust your God, we have seen your God, so it could be easy to say zikhona uNkulunkulu khona ipetrol funa ukwenzelayo but uthi itshale sithi ka-5,000. How did you make sure you run away from that?
Before everything, I believe in the word. I believe in the word. If into engekuzwini angikwazi ukuyisho mayelana into engekuzwini, angikwazi nokuyikhuluma into engekuzwi. Because if we put 5,000, I must back up with the scripture. I was taught to back up everything with the scripture. Sitting scripturally 5,000. So if it's not in the scripture, I must not say it. I stick to that. Life yami yonke namanje abantu basamanga bathi wenza kanjani ugqoka ini ugqoka lena kahle wenza kanjani. It's God, it's amazing, it's God yenza ngokwakhe.
Wow, I cannot end the interview. There's a lot that I would want to say. You are frustrating by cutting you end up with questions. You was summarized because I cannot end this conversation without asking, but can you please briefly use a link at the book fathers? I remember last year you preached here and you said your story and your upbringing and the things that you've went through. So you linking us for the details. But can you please just briefly uchazele mhlambe abantu abangayazi i-abuse that you've went through? There's a few questions I want to ask you that I never had an opportunity ukuzibuza emuntwini that has been victim. Ngisayibuzela nodade wethu engibaziyo ukuthi they've been in that journey and they still have the questions that no one accurately answers.
No, i-experience yami yona it's something engicabanga ukuthi at this stage now it reveals something ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyakwazi he likes to permit things to happen. He trusts the strength that God gives us, so we will not die in the midst of whatever, because you rescue plan for others. but ngaleso sikhathi bekubuhlungu because I was 11 when I was raped, and a member of the family, I could not know, I could not understand why I ended up something that was very painful. That's number one. But number two, the threats of I would kill you. Yeah. So that thing, it registers in your mind. You grow from that pain, the physical pain area. Awuboni ukuthi kunenye pain spiritual and mental. You grow with them. So one of the things I started drinking ngingekafika ku-20 years, it was because of that. I wanted to close the gap, the pain. Uma ngidaywa angizuza ukuthi ngicabanga every day ukuthi why man lo muntu enze lento. So you take ibhodlela ucabanga ukuthi lizovala kanti uthela upetrol kahle. So it became worse. So for me uba addicted, I was addicted because ngine pain engaziwa ngabanye abantu engihlezi phezulu about it. That's why akasekho nomuntu ukungilimaza every day, but wangilimaza ngenxa yoba yeah. So lando it attracts so many things. Manje so uyaphuza, manje you know this and that, and suicidal, very suicidal, because it's like abantu abayazi ngoba ngiyazibona abayazi bebenefit go through into engidinga ihambe yayofika ke lapho uNkulunkulu athi kukhona. It was in the service the day uNkulunkulu sithi I want you to talk about this. Kunabantu apha abazofa if ungeke ushone ngoba wena i-healing yakho isekuyishweni. I-healing yami kanjani? How can I embarrass myself? Embarrassment. No. I say embarrassment. I stood up, I ministered in the middle of the sermon. I got testimony. They responded. But they went through, not that basizelam now.
They've been.
But kanjani? Like police, we can feel police. That was my first day to talk about it. My healing came instantly on that day, and it became a ministry to me. Then I started a ministry with a woman on the front. Yes, because bahlezi over in everything. Abafuna ukwenza into. And I trusted those fathers in my spirit. Rise up. Go to them. Bring them to the front row in everything. Embrace them. Make them to understand it. So that ministry is a total deliverance. Now it is a ministry today. It was a pain yesterday. It was a humiliation yesterday, but today it's an elevation. Because Gamalambo said, true.
Mommy, you said to go to Nongogo healed you instantly. Are there days where you would reflect and the pain would come back? Or
now.
When you reflect, it's like, you know what,
it was then one backward. But let me tell you, now I can't trace the pain. I can't trace the pain. I can't now. This is sky. This is a primary school. It's like this. It's kanji.
Effect. What were some of the things, Mommy, that you did in the gospel? As a show, there's pain but not attended to. what was your relationship with abantu bangobaba? What was your conduct when ungekabikho iplatform yokuthi uNkulunkulu akuphilise?
I think in my early stages, teenage and I was very scared of the boys, very scared, because I always knew what was on the inside. Until I reached the stage apho ngingafuna abangani bangibona ukuthi ngiyabona ukuthi bazangiqaphela ukuthi mina ngina-boyfriend, so I must have it. So I started having a boyfriend. So okuyiyo kuphela yazi ukuthi isokola kangakanani ayikwazi ukumfumana at all up until decide ukuthi John Sakfu, because bendiyenzela into yobana ii-friends
Ngabekho umuntu ozongilandelela
friends sindazi ukuthi
nomuntu nawo
andikhona. Then after that I must have mhlawumbi thina sizabadolonyana nje ingafani must have. So if I have the boyfriend and funeka iyolala nam, I don't talk about this ukuthi kwenzakalani, but if sike saqalisa senza le nto uzowubuza ukuthi wena umthetho every day of why ungafuni. So I avoided ukukhuluma ngayo because it was sleeping in the mind, spiritually, and it was I decided ukuthi yes into mangiyenze angikhuluma mangezishumi ukuthi boyfriend yami ihlala elalini ayikho around
ukuze lingambuzi
uba nje indawo yami noma ngokwatadomawo ndandingibonile funda futhi kwesinye isikole aka ube ngilo-drive until ngiphinde ngibona uba khona
abazangiqobela izobambeka.
Yeah, beke mhlawumbe uphinde umqomo omunye futhi udidisa naye ke uyosokola loo nto abantu babona nimile baqanga uba iyakunaka kanti ulwa nawe uba kahle umuntu ontoje. So yabona loo jeni loo jeni mina i-salvation yami ingisebenze kahle ke kwezo areas zokuthi unomuntu okanye unamuntu until when I was 35. I still remember when I was 35 I wanted to be married. I wanted to be married when I was 35. Cha andikho consistent nakuyo yonke. Ubani uzawunyamezela le nto? Do I want to yes ngiyafuna uzawuba nabantwana kodwa ingathi le nto ayenzeki. Ndiyaphenika ngoku ndiyafuna umyeni.
Do you think uzawumkhona?
Andicinga andiqonda andizamkhona hayi mandimdala ndibhadlile yemani uyayo 35 siyeqa 35 akafuni. Ndifuna serious kutheni ungathabezi aba bantu bangafika aba bantu babekade besiza. Then I reached God, and when I was andishumayeli andisebenzi uhamba iinyanga ndiyilibelele ithatha ivuke khona phinde ubani kuthiwa utshatile le nto ihamba ifeyida iphinde ihamba ifeyida. Hayi mani le nto ingathi manje yiministry kumbe into okuthatha. Then iBhayibhile lapha ndifundisa kuna-3 kinds of Enochs, amathelo.
Okay.
Elinye uthi kulenze ngabomi 10, elesibini lizikhethele lona, elesithathu lenziwe ngabantu.
Yes,
lafolisha kuna lenziwe ngabantu. I'm angry, so I need to heal. Fanele manas, I need to manas xolele lo wamuntu wakhoza le pain ngoba ingathi sahamba nami lo mina ngithiphuka. Uyayibona? Yeah, because now he's an enemy leloyenza. So ndifuna bayephi ngoba abantu bafuneka bandithele abekho. Sendiyeqe kakhulu and manje ingathi le nto ihambe kahle into yami lezi ezazinethi manje ndadoja ndibathini mhlawumbe kwabhideka something I don't know, but now I must heal. Went to God and the Lord heal me, make me bathande laba bantu, because wena undizela abantu abanye bashadile bafuneka ngeminister izinto zemacouples kubo, and it's what I'm doing even now. I'm a couples in the church and minister ukuthi uphathwa kanjani umyeni wena ungenaye, unkosikazi uphathwa kanjani. And uNkulunkulu andabulela indoda uyenze yaba yindoda because yakungu 1 2 3 akasosikelelwa ngowesilisa umdalile, so usathane uyongena kanjani. Then I got the closure to, okay man, nayo wangiluyisile. Now I must preach to men, I must love them as they are. But fortunately or unfortunately, I'm married and I'm confident and I'm okay. I'm in a fulfillment. This is my life. I used to say, if somebody can come and take that church and take me away from that church, we are going to learn. That is me. That is the only thing that I gave back to it.
Oh wow. How long, Mommy, did it take for you to trust within the gospel? Especially when it's scandals, they come out about abafundisi, they raped, they molested, they did this. How long for you take for you to be comfortable? But like, you know what, these are fathers. I can less around.
I think it layers even to dating wisdom. It's never just do it in war, but you need to grow eyes because as a woman you need to check isikhathi uhamba naye ngazo zeziphi even today kufuneka uyazi as a woman. The world is cruel outside and it you must not trust them, but moreover you must love them while trusting them. Sebenza kakhulu ke i-department enabantu besilisa kakhulu ukufundisa. You need to be very very wise when you work with people kakhulu ngoba akusingo futhi akusingabo sometimes who can do that, but the enemy can use them to condemn you again, and so you need to be wise when you work with them and love them, and who trust accept ngithanda who trust yeyiphume ke ethandweni kodwa kuqale uthando, develop trust. This is my brother. I have friends now. I've got ama-secretary pillar now abantu besilisa esimnandi bamnandi in everything sibemla kube yithi kube wosinti lokudubana balokubaba sidle sithi sixoxe kube mnandi siphume out of the pulpit sibe yithi kube mnandi sidubana, but you must know uhamba nobani. Please do that.
Mommy, I spoke to my sister a couple of days, my half sister. What was this one? The one thing I don't understand about the call, because when you was why do you have so much resentment towards Christianity? I don't get resentment towards Christianity. It's just that I have questions that nobody answers. And one of the questions is, if this God is so powerful and the enemy will pants with now, why ngambulala Satan? Siyazi ukuthi sonke siphila for it. Why uNkulunkulu evumela izinto ezenzeke ebantwini bakhe? And then that same God demands us to love him. Yet izinto ezivela ezimala zenzeke. So part of being ushaka nge-approach yakho and everything, what have you learned out of it? What can you say ukuthi this is exactly what God wanted? Ukuthi iphume out of this.
There's a mystery in this thing. Before Genesis 3:15, before he saw no sin, he declared what let them have life, let them have dominion above everything. So he saw no figure, Jesus need dominion above everything. And then that's number 2. Satan was an angel. Now, the Bible lithi enye yezinto azenzayo wafuna ukufana noNkulunkulu. And a Indian politicians will compete for you. But he decided to make the image of him like this. Now, envy is not between me and the devil. Envy is between God and the devil. But it's one of the Now, into ekwenza ube namandla, knowledge, if you don't know who you are, you can be angry with God. But if you know who you are, uzayazi impi, it's not about you. Uzibona ungaphakathi, in the middle, because kufana nalo lo usathane ulwa into wayeyifuna yena akayinika wena wayenika ungayifuna. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah. Azange ubize into bani uvele wayiphiwa yena wayeyifuna wayiphiwa akuyeke ekaphi. So i-battle and more than that, we are more. Singaphezu kwezinto zonke noma singahlupheka noma sihlupheki ukuthi sisazi ukuthi singubani. We don't care ukuthi singena kuyiphi sisazi ukuthi we are more than the situation. We are above every situation because see knowledge about it. So whatever that we say with our mouth, we defeat. Into ababetha abantu abaninzi kungazi ukuthi bangobani babe nayo is under our feet. Noba ngazama ngana zana i-distance kuthiwa sesithendeni. Hamsinto akaphelele isithendeni.
Because I'm just like, it's spiritual girl. I can't understand it to you. Maybe it's ministry with 12 years this year.
Yeah.
What are some of the things they told us? We're like, I wish less than things as at the time, things as much. Then I would eventually. Officer, I wish things as much.
I did not know wabantu obakhulile from the beginning ukuthi bangazi bakushiye bonke. If you have that strength was built abantu abasihambe nathi abasimentora basibuilda from the beginning ukuthi build this capacity. Abantu bazokushiya ngezinye zilungise ngoba uzothatha ibheki ucabanga ukuthi bamkhiswa ngokukazi cha bazohamba nokungenza kanje. Be prepared. I was not prepared. I knew it.
Gosh,
Knew nje ukuthi abantu samba sengibabhidile these are the pastors okay not this number of people.
We're in the same vision.
Bahambe and bahambe nabantu. Yeah. Uma uqalisile udinga abantu abazakumentora bakuhlela ukuthi nanga ama-challenges serious zilungise wena qala uzoself qala in this thing. Isakulimaza. Akususebenza ukhona.
And some of the mistakes that you have done in ministry.
Like
this
is
is
to talk sometimes to talk to Uzi about something. How do I put this? In a house, on a kitchen, on a dining room, on a bedroom, on a bathroom. Yes. And then the kitchen ungadlela, the camera ungadlela, the dining room ungadlela. Share number. There are people who have this is what I learned in Christian. There are people who they come to you and tell you about their stuff, song, nakedly so, bacteria. But abo bantu akuthi now ungabathela ngesakho stuff ngoba kunechile. Kungenzeka bangabi nayo capacity yokucontainer yours wena une-capacity yokucontainer theirs. I made that blunder.
I get you.
Yes.
Because very well.
But
what you gonna they don't have the capacity that when I do have.
Yeah. So don't don't.
Because my brother, last night, not to us.
Yeah.
Young people.
Yeah.
Sing about influencers. They need just about all 40.
Yeah.
Sing baby Zandla now. Says I just am a bishop. What do you think about this? Generation what's your frustration about this?
Is very energetic, very powerful. But the generation is I don't have midwives. You ignore the part of midwife. Calling for Nina is the thing without a midwife. Because if you don't have a midwife, you don't have a person who prepares your pregnancy. You don't have a person who prepares the room for your delivery. You don't have a person who sees you helping say uhema makululu, and then you don't have a person who knows your private part, and then you don't have a person who's going to receive what you carry, because crucial ukuthi ayithathe lento yakho mayizala ayibone ayithinti ukuthi ngubani midwife yakho. Generation esikhulisayo abangafuni abantu abazoba ama-midwives, because i-midwife shall be hard sometimes. Ukuthi ungaqali ukuphefumula phezulu awungabancinci ima awukaphuma amanzi awukakazi ubeleka usuphenduka awube kancinci wait a minute. Kubonakala ngathi iyatshisa le calling, iyatshisa yonke lento, uyandilibazisa udeliver, uzadeliver ngubani? Because lo muntu uzakudeliver if noba uwumidwife wezinye inhlango kwabanye abantu ngahle akasiyi-midwife yabo angamchofozitha ufokote ngoba awuso. Yes, generation esikhulisayo idinga ku-midwives, and we are busy building that as a church today. Which let us be the midwives to them, but it's not an easy thing. Busy.
Bengisazobuza leyo question ukuthi akhona yini nama-midwives?
Yeah,
Do we have
umsebenzi omkhulu, because who is your midwife? Ubani midwife? Ukwazi ukuthi ubani. Is your pastor your midwife? Is your umamfundisi your midwife? Do you have another midwife? Who is the midwife? Because lo muntu lo obuzele kusini uma uthi yena akasini who is your midwife? Asidlali because lento uyimiliyoni felizelo khona kufanele akuzalise yona.
Can I khonza la mama a temple of faith and then given a midwife esi-Eagles?
Soaring.
Iyakwazi kwenzeka ukhonza la ukhona ukhethe right, but i-midwife wami i-appropriate
ingakwazi ukwenzeka provided ukuthi njengoba i-midwife yakho ise-Soaring Eagles uba kuthiwa uyayazi because awukwazi uba la esi-midwife betha angayazi yazi umuntu kuphela. Uwafanele wazi ukuthi why i-relationship iqale kanjani. People today bathi emabandleni amaningi bathi nga-rate ba-enda base-trust number ngoba bayiba on angasezizo then become their midwife. Then uzuphi umfundisi yes ngesinyazo umfundisi ijene lami yahamba ingane mina am-helping receive
ngingazaliswa umuntu international or ngibuka online, because i-generation yethu khona i-podcast ebeke ngayibuka bekhuluma about mentors, because I think mentors are more like mentors. Abantu besithi mina good mentor being mentored abo pastor laba ba-abroad and whatnot, because mina enisimentorishayo physically ngifuna sifane nayo kanti thina sifuna ukufana nayo. And I had a question there because it was young people, but can I be mentored? Can I really be mentored by mhlawumbe Pastor T.V. James? By
izoba ne-challenge. I don't know about thina abanye, but izoba ne-challenge ukuthi when I mentor you kunama-areas akufuneka ngifike physically, not only spiritual. Physical akufanele ake sikhulume into yokushwanela. I must be there ukushwanela. Ukushwanela kuma-Afrika is the thing sama-Afrika swelekele ufike ngithuthuzulekana uhlangane ngehlanga kulelo fanele ufike esibhedlela, but i-online sizele nenye into entsha. Yeah, that is not there. Ayikho into ka-online, umzali wakho online ungakazi ukuxoxa ngesandla
ongakwazi ukwazi. Mami, ngiyabonga for your time. If you have any one word to say before I close my thing, but mina ngibongile kakhulu with isikhathi sakho.
Amen. Thank you so much, Nam. Thank you so much for this time. I think khona into yenzekile mhlawumbe ufumene one or two ngoba asifani nobusho kakhulu sonke asifani. Thank you so much. But the last question nengayibuza kuwe ibandla lakho kuliphi?
Ngikhonza Kwanza Evangelist CTJC, Church of the Gospel of Jesus Christ, esemawodi under the leadership of Pastor Matimba. I always say to people that if it was not for them, I would have not done this. I'm a bit stubborn. But was like, nama consequences akayiyelo nje ecabanga bona umuntu uma udisobey ubulala wena angangabulala akunika ipain chronic eyohlezi ubuka back ukuthi because I disobeyed these are the consequences. So ngikhonza khona ngiseva khona isibusiso sokuphuma nokuhamba ngitravel ngasinika isontweni because benzela ukuthi ngingabona ngoSunday ngingekho ngoSunday ngikhona kusasa kusasa ngeke ngibe khona because ngizobe ngitravela ngawo Sunday. Abazalwane bangabe ne-confusion ukuthi bazalwane yazini nanku umsebenzi wenkosi awenzayo uba khona ngamanye ama-Sundays akekho ngamanye ama-Sundays ehamba umsebenzi wenkosi okanje. So my biggest support and the cheerleader ngabanye basesonke. Amen. In fact abefundisi bafundiswa ukuthi I definitely what they've done now. It's superb. Thank you so much.